Mr. Speaker, appointed personal privilege. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Ladies and gentlemen of the House, I rise today to try to refocus our energies in light of the publicity of the last few days. I think if you've been paying attention, you know that yesterday we made the national news, and it was not for being the best state to do business in the country. And what, unfortunately, they were talking about was a series of divisive social legislation that has passed this chamber, in particular yesterday, the personhood bill and the ultrasound bill. Mr. Speaker, ladies and gentlemen of the body, our governor warned in his State of the Commonwealth address against overreach in the social arena, and we've talked about the dangers of overreach on this floor. And unfortunately, yesterday, there was a bit of overreach. My concern, I think the concern of a number of us in this chamber, independent of party, is that we avoid significant damage to the image of our Commonwealth nationwide, to the image of our Commonwealth in the eyes of our citizens, in the eyes of our business community. So I rise today to try to refocus our energies on some of the things that are important. Now, we still have a chance, my friends, to turn things around. And that chance to transform the discussion is found in the form of the budget. Now, you've seen, I tried to recite some of the headlines from around the state about the problems our localities are having in trying to make ends meet in light of declining real estate values, lower benefit transfers from the state government, and higher fixed costs. And so I just want to recite a couple of more that I saw in the last few days about school divisions around the Commonwealth. This was a headline from Chesapeake, Hampton Roads. The superintendent proposed a patchwork of trims that cover a projected $48.6 million shortfall, and that the division would lose 21 positions, including 10 teachers, under their new plan. In Roanoke, the headline of Monday has to do with school closings. Quote, there might be a closing or two in the county as a result of the school division's budget. In Stanton, the news leader of a couple of days ago, Stanton must cut soars to 42, including 10 teachers. So these fall on the heels, these come on the heels of a number of headlines we're seeing around the Commonwealth. I remain optimistic that this body can work together to bring forward a budget that restores a number of the cuts, not cuts, that restores the shortchanging that the governor has made in his school budget. You might remember last week I rose to the floor and I presented to this body 4 concrete ways that we could move money to K through 12 education without raising taxes. To his credit, the majority leader has met with us on several different occasions, and he has encouraged us to make asks. We are making them. I've sent the letter to the majority leader. I don't know if he has it yet, but he will have it shortly, that crystallizes those things that I put in the speech. Mr. Speaker, ladies and gentlemen of the House, I am optimistic that we can salvage something good out of the bad publicity over the last few days if we put our heads together and focus on the things that we have been trying to focus on over here since the beginning of the session, and that is jobs, economic opportunity, and how education and adequate funding for it plays a critical role in doing those things for the citizens of the Commonwealth. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.